Hi, church family. I've missed you, and I can't wait until we can safely gather together in person. Until then, I want to encourage you to please hang in there and stay safe. I'm reminded of the first short-term mission trip I went on back in the late 80s. I was part of a group of about 25 who went to Haiti. We worked in a village out in the northwestern corner of the country. There was no running water, and we slept out in a big open tent. In an effort to keep everyone healthy, we only ate food that had been carefully prepared for us. And our team leaders reminded us daily, don't drink the water. We were told this over and over again. We could only drink the safe bottled water that was clearly marked. For 2 weeks, everyone had been careful, and we all stayed fairly healthy. Then, as we were headed back to the capital to catch our plane for home, we stopped at a seaside resort for the night, sort of a little celebration for a job well done. For 2 weeks, we had no running water, and now we were in a hotel with showers and sinks. I remember standing in front of the sink, brushing my teeth, thanking God for running water. And then, without even thinking, I cupped my hand under the faucet and rinsed my mouth out. The next day, half the team was sick. We drank the water. Even if it was only enough to rinse our mouth out, it was enough to give us all a very bad case of diarrhea and a very uncomfortable plane ride home. The moral of the story? Don't slip up now. We've been through a lot these past few weeks. We are washing our hands, wearing face coverings when we go out in public, and practicing safe social distancing. Let's not blow it now. The reason we are seeing the numbers of cases so low is because we have been effective in stopping the spread by doing the things we've been doing. Let's not drop the ball now. Let's keep our eyes on the goal, and let's keep on washing our hands, wearing face coverings, and practicing safe social distancing. This will be especially true as we start to return to normal life. Governor DeWine said today that he will be making an announcement on Monday regarding his plan to begin to lift the stay-at-home order. As we begin to interact once again, let's not drink the water. As we move forward and start returning to church, to work, to other social activities, let's do so with caution and discernment. And let's do this with a spirit of putting others' health needs ahead of our own personal comfort or preferences. As the pastors and elders have taken into consideration the recommendation of our national, state, and local health officials, we have adopted a policy in anticipation of our return to corporate worship. A link to that policy, which covers phase 1 of our return, is listed in the description below. We've also sent an email copy of that policy to everyone who receives our church network email, and a hard copy has been mailed out to those of you who are not on that email list. My intent here today is not to cover all the details that is in that plan, but there are a couple of things that I, as your pastor, want to make sure you hear from me. I know that we all want to get back together. I know how much we miss being together, worshiping together, and fellowshipping together. But the truth is, not all of us should come back, at least initially. This is especially true for those of you who are identified as vulnerable individuals. Remember, those who are classified as vulnerable individuals are those who are 65 years or older, live in a nursing home or long-term care facility. This also includes anyone with a serious underlying health conditions, including high blood pressure, chronic lung disease, diabetes, obesity, asthma, or those whose immune system is compromised, such as by chemotherapy for cancer or other conditions requiring such therapy. If you fit into this category, Or if you are a caregiver for someone in this category, I want you to encourage you to prayerfully consider staying home, at least in the initial phase. Let this roll out for a few more weeks as we see how things progress. And then as we move into the next phase of our return, come back. Listen, we will continue to stream our service live on both Facebook and on our YouTube channel. By the way, these streams remain online, so if you missed the live stream, you can always go back and watch it later. But there is something to be said for watching it together with others live. In this first phase of our return, we will only come back together for our worship service. There will be no Sunday school, nursery, King's Kids, or cookie time fellowship. And for those who will be returning to worship, we will have hand sanitizers and face coverings available for you. We are not requiring you to wear a mask, but I would ask you to consider it for the sake of those around you. Families may sit together, of course, but we will be asking individuals and or family units to keep safe social distancing. This includes sitting in the sanctuary as well as when you are entering and leaving the building. And please, for the sake of everyone else, if you're sick, running a fever, or having flu-like symptoms, please stay home. We are not going to be giving a perfect attendance award this year. So if you are sick, don't play the hero and come to church. Be the hero and choose to stay home. I want to thank you for listening. And until we are together again in person, know that we are united in Christ and that you remain in our prayers, the pastors and elders and each others. We are together through this. We will be united. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord cause his face to shine upon you. And may he be gracious to us all until we are gathered together to worship. God bless you and thank you. Bye-bye.